Deep in the basement of Sulphur Shalom, there's a dusty library that's really the home of a magical bookcase to another world, where Micah and Miri and their friends are home, where there's wolves and hares living fairy tales, Mr. Sayfair, the golem, and glass shoe sales. So come join us for the magic and mystery, maybe even a bit of Jewish history. Auntie PJ's here to give us a taste of all the adventures beyond the bookcase, beyond the bookcase, beyond the bookcase.
Well, this must be a new genre of music altogether. Somewhere between emo, screamo, and jazz, and just general noise, I suppose. Can't say I'm a big fan.
What's going on, Auntie PJ? What's the emergency?
I can hardly hear you, Micah. Everyone's playing at once. Is that Zev, the not-so-big-bad wolf, playing the saxophone?
Thank goodness you're here, kids! We got a big problem! No one can hear my sweet, sweet saxophone jazz over this disaster!
Chicken Little! What are you doing here?
Trying to jam on my washboard.
Hey! How do we get everyone to stop? Whoa! Ooh, yikes. Jacob, are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. Or at least as okay as I can be after using my magnetic powers to pull away those musical instruments and stop the racket. Looks like I've got a flute, an accordion, a violin, and a trombone stuck to me. Oh, that trombone got me right in the stomach.
But trombones are brass instruments. Brass isn't magnetic.
Well, brass isn't magnetic. It can still interact with magnetic fields. It's actually really cool. Plus, there could always be some magnetic metals mixed in with the brass.
Good thing I was holding on tight to my darling saxophone.
And I'll never let you take my washboard.
Whoa, take it easy, everybody. It'll be okay. So, what exactly is happening here?
Evie, it looks like all of the town's musicians have come out to play different songs all at once.
Auntie PJ, do you know who all these musicians are? Other than Zev and Chicken Little, of course.
Oh, I recognize the Pied Piper over there.
You can just call me Piper. I dropped the pied part because everyone kept asking me about pie.
Many years ago, pied meant multicolored, like Piper's bright clothing.
Okay, but do you have any pie?
No, I don't have any pie. I don't have pumpkin pie, or cherry pie, or chicken pot pie, or pizza pie. I just play the flute, okay? Sorry, force of habit. I was just out here practicing my new techno meets country song to perform for the town mice when I was rudely interrupted by these folks.
Oh, yeah, I know your story. The Pied Piper plays a song on his pan flute to lure rats out of town. When the town's mayor won't pay him, he does the same thing with the kids and returns them when the mayor pays up.
Okay, so we've got Piper covered. But what about the donkey, the dog, the cat, and, the rooster over there?
Oh, I'm Miri. Those are the Bremen Town musicians.
Surely you've heard of us.
Yes! There's an old fairy tale about you. You all left home for the town of Bremen to become musicians, but on your way, you saw thieves robbing a cottage. So you worked together to scare the robbers into running away. In the dark, they thought all four of you were just one big monster who could bite and scratch and kick and crow.
Ah, those were the days. Quite the adventure, and we still live happily. Mostly happy in the same cottage. Never saw those wretched thieves again. Allow me to introduce myself and my most talented colleagues. I'm Reginald, the rooster. And while I usually have a voice made for only the smoothest jazz, I'm now exploring the wonderful world of scream singing.
Uh-huh.
On the drums and fiddle, we have Chester the cat.
Meow! Hello!
Declan, the dog, plays guitar.
Woof! At your service.
And we have, of course, Dolores the donkey on the accordion and trombone.
How does a donkey play the accordion?
Wonderfully. Thanks for asking. Now, if the boy could please return our instruments, we can get back to practicing for the Mashal Music Festival.
Yes, I was just getting my voice warmed up.
Wait! Stop! I'll take that, and that, and that, and that.
Hey, my drumsticks!
My guitar pick!
My microphone!
Not my sax!
My washboard!
Our sheet music!
Sorry, I had to go invisible and grab all your instruments to get you to stop for a minute and listen. Oops, looks like I knocked over a few music stands too. Sorry about your sheet music. I'm still getting the hang of the whole invisibility thing.
You're all playing different songs. Wouldn't it be better to, play something together?
We're all exploring different styles at the moment. Personally, I'm not a fan of the techno-country flute the Piper is peddling.
Well, personally, I like it. I don't really care what you think. Maybe Dolores over there could stop trying to drop the beat.
Hey!
Well, it's true. It's not the trombone player's job to drop the beat. Or the accordionist, for that matter.
And I'm sick of the dog playing so offbeat.
You're one to talk. Hey, diddle diddle, your fiddling's out of tune.
Animals, please!
And your scream singing stinks!
I just want to jam!
I just want to scratch!
Oh, I'm sure we can talk this out.
I'm tired of talking. I want to sing!
Whoa! 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 My magnetism, it's reversing! Everyone duck! I'm about to send a four-piece band flying!
No!
Huh. Well, that's a new one.
Very cool, Jacob. Opposite poles of magnets attract, but like poles repel. And in this case, they repel with a lot of speed and distance.
My accordion! No!
Old Zev nearly got a flute right in the kisser.
Ooh, that trombone went right past my head.
The violin nearly took my whiskers off.
Oops. Sorry, everybody. I'm still learning to control my magnetism.
Whatever will we do?
Well, I see the solution to this. And it involves heading into the woods.
Huh? This reminds me of the time I got on stage with my favorite band, Kreplach Riot, and began singing a traditional Egyptian folk song right in the middle of their heavy metal Soup Up Your Soul. It did not go over well. Miri, Jacob, why don't you stay here to help me, Chicken Little, and Zev gather up this sheet music?
You got it, Auntie PJ.
Okay, so, Micah, Blue, Piper, Bremen Town Band, let's go find those instruments.
This is taking forever. I can't believe you got us into such a mess, Reginald.
I wasn't the one playing terribly cacophonous flute for hours on end. Piper?
If everyone would just let me drop the beat already, we wouldn't be in this position.
Maybe if Declan over there could carry it too.
I'm carrying this whole dang band, Chester.
Hey, everybody, settle down. Arguing isn't getting us any closer to finding your instruments.
Oops. I guess we were closer than we thought.
Cynthia?
Accordion.
I'm really sorry, Dolores. I didn't see it there, and then I just stepped down and crunch.
I was there. You don't have to give me the play-by-play.
Hey, listen, it's okay. My mice friends, they're really good at fixing instruments. They've adjusted my flute keys many times. I'm sure they can help. And maybe tuned Cynthia up while they're at it, too.
She has been out of key for a while now. Thank you.
That's tip-top of you to help out, Piper. I'm sorry I've been so sour. I skipped lunch, and I think I might just be hangry.
I can help with that. It's my superpower. Let's see. Buttons, lint. Buttons made of lint. Here it is. My never-ending supply of pocket matzah. Help yourself.
Oh, thank you, Micah. When my blood sugar levels dip too low, I'm just not myself.
Well, now that we found the accordion, we just need to find the trombone, the flute, and the violin.
Blue, you're glowing again.
Ooh, cool! Awesome! When Blue's glowing, it means they have an important question to ask.
Woof! Ask away!
My question is, how can we all work together to find the instruments?
We haven't been the best at working together lately.
We tend to fight like, well, cats and dogs.
But you all have strengths, right? You used them when you fought off the robbers. Individually, you might not have been able to scare them away. But by working together, you got rid of the thieves.
Very true.
So, how can you all work together now?
I have an idea. We need to look high and low, right? Chester, cats have great vision in the dark, right? Why don't you search the nooks and crannies of the forest floor? Declan, you've got a fabulous nose. If you get the scent of our instruments, maybe you can sniff them out.
Great idea. My sniffer is legendary, to say the least. Let me get a whiff of that accordion, just to get the right scent.
Piper, but why don't you sit on my back? If you're higher up, you'll be able to search the treetops more easily.
And what of me? How can I be of service?
I've got it! Reginald, you can fly short distances, right?
I can.
Why don't you sit on Dolores' head and fly up to see if the instruments are stuck in the taller trees?
Genius.
Let's do this.
Climb on up.
This is gonna sound weird, but I think I smell flute.
I can see it. It's right behind that rock, Declan.
Got it.
Amazing! Let's keep going!
Up there! I see your violin caught in some tree branches. Chester!
I'll just fly right up. If I knock it out the tree branch with my beak, can you catch it, Evie?
I hope so.
Here goes nothing. Here it comes!
Got it!
Yes!
Hey, everyone. I think I found the trombone. It's in this little dark cave over here, but it's stuck in a spider web. A very large spider is making its way to the mouthpiece.
Let me take a look. Ah, the old Phidippus regius. We meet again.
The what now?
It's a regal jumping spider. Nothing to be afraid of.
Blue, would you mind, doing the honors?
Sure. Oh, that was really stuck. Sorry for messing up your web, spider.
No problem.
Whoa! I was not expecting a response.
We're in an enchanted forest in a fairy tale world. Of course the spiders talk.
This has been plenty of adventure for me. Now that we've found the instruments and a talking spider, why don't we head back home? My mice friends will be happy to help restore everything to perfect working order.
Superb idea, Piper.
Have a safe trip.
Kids, you're back and you found the instruments.
Great work, Daddy-O's.
I knew you could do it.
We work together.
And Blue is glowing again.
Oh, hey, I am. Maybe because I have another important question. Now that the instruments are back, how can you all practice and play in peace?
I think we can start by apologizing. Chester, I'm sorry I said your fiddling was out of tune.
Well, it was. And I'm sorry, too. Maybe once I get my violin tuned, we can all play together again.
I do miss the band, but I'm wondering if I ought to go solo. It doesn't seem that any of you like my new singing style.
It's just that it's different.
Reginald, what if you had your own solo act, and you could practice on Mondays and Wednesdays?
Well, it seems like my techno-country flute playing might go well with Dolores' new style, too. I'd even let you drop the beat.
Really?
Thank you. It's all I've ever wanted.
You two can practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Declan, you want to form a band? I know we don't always get along, but I think your guitar playing complements my fiddle and drum well.
Let's do it. We'll take Fridays and Sundays.
On Saturdays, after Shabbat ends, why don't we all get together and jam? I can go back to my usual jazz singing for the day.
Can your old pal Zev join in? I'm a sucker for smooth jazz.
With talent like that, you bet.
You think that's good? Wait till you get a load of me. Ta-da! Well?
Well? Sure, why not? There's room for everyone. It'll be like a supergroup. Reginald and the Party Animals.
Does it have to be Reginald and the Party Animals? Can it be Dolores and the Party Animals?
Excuse me? What about Declan and the Party Animals?
Hey! How about just the Party Animals?
I love it.
We can all march to the beat of our own drums, so to speak, but still take time to make sweet music together too.
Perfect. And just in time for the Mashal Music Festival. Hey, you think that goat over there plays an instrument? We could really use a harpist.
Goat?
Oh, that's good. We've got to sample that. Somebody record it.
I'm on it.
Goat house music. Now that's a genre I can get behind.
Auntie PJ? Whose goat is that?
We kept seeing it with your hat, your jewelry, your scarf.
Oh, well, it could only be
mine. I see you've met a Wilbur, the goat. Madame Petronilla Juniper. Wow. Lovely to see you again.
Sarah! Oh, what a nice surprise. What brings you to this part of Mashal?
If you could all just spare a moment to help.
Hey, is that Jack?
And the hair. And Marion.
Everyone, come quick, now!
Sorry, Sarah. Sounds like this is an emergency.
But...
We'll be right back, promise.
Come on, there's no time to lose.
Go on, Dolores. Drop that beat. Drop that beat.
Well, that didn't go as I expected. Sarah, you've got to assert yourself more next time.
Drop that beat. I'm a rooster and I cock-a-doodle-doo.
I sure hope there is a next time.
Beyond the bookcase, beyond the bookcase.